We here live right now. Uh, you know, Bougie Rock Facilities. I am 730, as most of you know already. For those of you that don't know me, you'll get familiar. Anyway, the whole point of me coming out here today and speaking to y'all was a big issue, especially with the music, the use of the N-word. I know Nas has the album coming out that he wanted to call the actual N-word, but he wasn't allowed to. Same thing happened to KMD back in the day when they had an album called Black Bastard and had a little character that was made in the minstrel, the Jigaboo character, you know what I mean? And they had him getting lynched on the cover of the album, and the album was called Black Bastard. The lead MC of that group went on to become MF Doom, but they were real conscious. And I think hip-hop needs to come back to that. We need to come back to being conscious of ourselves and conscious of who we are as a people. We're looked at on a monolithic level. Like when one black person do something bad or when one Latin person do something bad, that's everybody. That's put on everybody. So the rest of the world through the media sees this and they see that this is just like a one-dimensional people. And they are all the same. They're all either strung out on drugs or selling drugs or ignorant, and the way they address each other and themselves is the N-word. Well, we trying to eliminate that. And on my first mixtape, I got a track called F.U., track number 4. You know what I'm saying? With the big head baby on the cover, you know what I mean? That's me, Invisible Man, 730, a.k.a. I Hannibal. Anyway, the track called F.U., at the end of every bar, I put the N-word. And it was more so on the level like, this is what we're reducing the music to. And no matter how intelligent and articulate the bars are in between, if at the end you hear the N-word, it's kind of like, damn, do you have to keep banging that into my skull? Think about it. And I think we should eliminate it altogether. Black, white, whoever, we should just eliminate it. We should acknowledge it as a part of history, but we should eliminate it from the vocabulary, at least within the standpoint of the music. You know what I mean? This is art. This is an art form, and though that reality is ugly, we can still kind of have respect for those that died because of that, you know? And that's what basically made me change my mind about cleaning up the way I do my music. And I made a pledge to myself in the name of those that came before me that suffered and struggled and died because of that word. I made a pledge to never use that in my music ever again. And any artist that deals with me knows that I really don't play that. And if we're gonna collab together, I'll either edit it out if they can't say something, for lack of a better word, or whatever. You know what I mean? But they said hip hop was dead. Hip hop is definitely not dead. It's alive in the flesh. But we killing ourselves, man. Words kill. And that word is a very powerful, evil, destructive word. And we all need to take time to think about it and be conscious of what you're doing and what you're saying, because your words make who you are. Your words and your actions, your ways and your actions. And if that word is coming out your mouth so flagrantly and just like carelessly, you gotta think. Anyway, I don't want to be rambling on, and I'm not trying to judge anybody. Do what you do, get it how you live, but at the same time, I'm here to set a better example, We are the generation that's gonna rule the world eventually, right? So some of us have to be responsible. Some of us have to use our brains, actually. So, and with that being said, there go the lightning. the hosts of heaven are in full agreement with what I'm saying. So with that being said, I'm out. 7:30. That new CD dropping soon. The Ultrasound, the Immaculate Concept on 30 pieces. Straight out of Bougie Rock Studio. Bougie Rock in the building.